What's going on, YouTube? Happy Thursday. I got a good topic to talk about today, but before I get into it, I just want to address something real quick. Okay, now, I made a video about Black History Month and things of that nature, whatever, and I just give my opinion, and I don't even like wasting time on those things. I was just kind of fed up that day, and I was tired of hearing these weak statements. One thing you learn about me is this. I don't care what color you're, white, black, everybody, since I've been on YouTube, I get a lot of weak questions. And a weak question sounds something like this. I want to try something, but I don't think I'm smart enough. I think this person's holding me down. Or I come from a family where my dad was an alcoholic. My mom was a drug addict. I have this, I have that. To me, those are weak statements. I'll tell you what, I got a good friend of mine who lives in California. And he has a job. But what's so funny is he also has a creative mind and he does things on the side. And I just called him up yesterday, and this guy and I are trying to actually put a radio show together on Blog Talk Radio. But I called him and he took time off work to work on his creative stuff. And I said, "What are you doing right now?" And he just started laughing. He said, "Man, I got like $1,000 in my pocket right now." Because he was he created this service. He went out and found out how to fix refrigeration systems. Like, he said that sometimes when the refrigerator goes out, all you need to do is change the compressor. Now, keep in mind, this is a six-figure guy in his corporate world, but he's just doing some stuff on the side, and he created a video game system. So he makes video games and things like this, and then he has to go and repair video games. So he's just doing all this stuff to try to make money. So he just said, "I'm going to take some time off of there and make some money." Had $1,000 in his pocket. That's creating income. You see, people like that couldn't be in the position that they're in if they sit around and just made excuses. You see, you're not going to get any sympathy from me when you say you want to be in a position of power. When you're the head of your household, when you're trying to have kids to look up to you, and you're trying to do things, and you're wasting your time worried about what another man thinks of you, boo-hoo. You know, life is too short to sit here and try to make it, try to get to this financial world and reach excellence. And you have things that are holding you back. Before you can set yourself up to be successful, your mind has to be successful. And when your mind is successful, you can't let all these other negative things get in your way and try to put you down and all this. You know who you are. Anyone can do anything they want to do. All you have to do is close your eyes and just keep moving forward. You're going to make mistakes, shake it off, keep moving. Now, that's gone. Now let's move on. Now, you guys have heard me bring up Etsy classes and things of this nature, right? But here's the deal. Today is not about classes. I want to ask you guys a question. All of us right now have some type of talent or some type of thing that we're great at, right? And some of us are in have financial problems right now. We're trying to figure out, what is it that we need to do? What is it that can I do to make more money? Because, see, that's a question right there that, like, there's two hard questions I think in life. When a person reaches to the point where they want to go to college and they want to find out what they want to do for the rest of their life, that's a very hard question. You know, if you walk up to some college students, a lot of those guys are undecided. And some of you guys have actually picked careers and picked majors, and you still don't know if you picked the right major. So now you're trying to make some more money, you're trying to do some other things, and you're trying to figure out, what is it I need to do? But my question is to you, and I want you guys to answer this. What is your talent? A lot of you guys right now don't even know what you're good at. You haven't even taken the time to sit down and ask yourself, what is it that I'm good at? But here's a clue if you can't figure out that answer. I want you to go to your immediate circle. I want you to go to your mother, your father, your best friends, your cousins, first cousins, anybody that knows you, and just do a poll. Go to each person. Don't tell them what the other person thinks or whatever. Go to maybe 5 or 6 people that are real close to you and ask them, What is it that you can see me doing to make money? Because a lot of you right now, because here's the funny thing. I'm going to say this. I look at talent like this. There's people who are great at singing, but they don't use it. There's people who are great at painting, but they don't use it. You know, if it's given to you, I think it's given to you for a reason. You're actually, to me, you're denying yourself if you don't use it. Think about it. You live a whole lifetime being great at something, right? And you don't use it. Like for me, I know I'm not an artist. I've been drawing stick figures since the 3rd grade and still drawing the same stick figures with no improvement since the 3rd grade. So art probably isn't up my alley. But I'm going to ask you guys a question. What is it that I'm good at? I know you guys really don't know me, whatever, but you've seen the ups and downs of me on YouTube and things like that. Can you see something that I'm good at? You know? So I want you to, this is homework for you guys. I want you to put here on YouTube in your reviews, I can't even talk right now. And the question goes to you, by the way. What is it that I'm good at? What are you good at doing? What can you see yourself doing? What is it? I want you to stop. Okay, look, you got to make a living. So don't go out and quit your jobs a day and things like that. But if you want to do something in life, why not try to make a transition over to what you love doing? I want all my subscribers, people who watch me, we learn together. I want all my subscribers to do this. I don't want you to be in anything you don't like. Because you're in a prison. You might as well be locked up in San Quentin if you're doing something that you don't like. When the alarm clock goes off, you want to just take a rock and just throw it. You know? So just let's work together on this. Because like I said, this is probably one of the hardest questions a lot of us have in our lifetime. You know, what is it that I'm good at? You know, because a lot of times I try to find something to do. I'm a type of guy that gets bored a lot. So, you know, there's a lot of things that I'm interested in. I'm interested in music, you know, public speaking, finance, a lot of things. So that's the homework for you guys today. What is it that you're great at and you just feel like it's hard for you to transition on to? So I'm waiting for your answers. And guys, I do read the reviews that I get. So don't think it goes on there and I don't pay attention to it. So I do read them and I do respond back. So that's the homework. And until next time, signing off.